Zoos are beneficial to all animals. Zoos help restore the biodiversity of the world and help reintroduce endangered species back into nature. They also help hurt or in critical need animals come back to health. With zoos, they try to reserve the negative effects that humans have had on the animal kingdom. Over the course of the years, zoos have drastically helped many animals get off the endangered species list. Now, I am going to give arguments for my side. Zoos produce helpful scientific research. Zoos are able to produce research on how animals react to climate change, habitat loss, and many other threats. They use the research gathered from their own habitats within the zoo and try to help other animals that are in the wild. Because so many diseases can be treated from animals, such as Ebola, hantavirus, and the bird flu, zoos frequently conduct disease surveillance research in wildlife populations and their own captive populations that can lead to direct impact on human health. For example, the veterinarian staff at the Bronx Zoo in New York alerted health officials of the presence of the wild Nile virus that was transmitted through other animals because they first saw it effect in animals. Zoos aim to also help endangered species. Zoos have saved many species from extinction due to breeding. Many animals are impacted by climate change, so zoos work for the effort on how to help the species that are in danger of extinction due to climate change. For example, there were only 9 California condors in the wild in 1985, but due to zoos, a joint conservation effort between the San Diego and Los Angeles zoos with other organizations resulted in a population of 276 California condors in the wild and other 170 in captivity by 2016. Zoos also educate humans on animal and conservation efforts. Zoos attract over 181 million people annually. With every zoo across the United States, there is an aspect of learning about the conservation efforts each and every zoo gives to animals. Robert Ganser, who has PhD and president and CEO of the American Humane Society, stated, "Zoos provide people, especially impressionable children, with the opportunity to see these remarkable animals up close. People who protect what they don't love. People won't protect what they don't love, and they can't love what they don't know." He concluded his speech with saying, "Just look at a child's eyes when they see a majestic animal such as a tiger." Now I'm going to refute my opponent's arguments. I'm refuting Emily's arguments that animals are placed in unnatural environments. Zoos give animals habitats that resemble their natural environment. Zoos do whatever they can to make the animal feel at home. They will make their habitat look similar to where their species are from and the environments they are used to. They will also give them the same food and resources that they are used to and will benefit them. The Orlando Sentinel states, "Environmental enrichment programs, from inexpensive toys and hidden food to complex training programs and sound systems, are being touted as the latest method for keeping captive animals interested in life. This has animals as its best interest." I am also going to refute Emily's argument that keeping animals at a zoo is cruel. Animals are taken care of at the zoo. Animals are provided with food, resources, and habitats surrounded by other animals of their same species. They are also cared for when they are in poor health or sick. For example, Kelly Kyton, author from the Fauna Analytics, writes, "Many animals in zoos now receive special diets and supplements, physical therapy, and even chemotherapy if they get sick. Some zoos get through medical care and end up living far longer than they would be in the wild, especially now that they don't have to worry about predators anymore as well." I'm also going to refute Emily's argument that animals are held strictly for entertainment purposes. Endangered species are kept at the zoo to protect them. This proves that zoos hold animals for more reasons besides the entertainment. Endangered species are cared for and protected in order that they may get out of here, little bug. That they be released in the future. Treehugger.org says that zoos help care for the endangered species. Get out. Species participating in conservation projects that support studies of populations in the wild, species recovering efforts, veterinary care for wildlife, disease issues, and conservation awareness. In conclusion, animals benefit greatly from zoos, contrary to what my opponent says. Many people are able to learn from zoos not only knowledge about an animal, but how to give the species the help it needs. Zoos not only benefit animals, but also humans through scientific research. Zoos engage in research, preserve biodiversity that they may be threatened or at times even extinct in the wild, and they provide much needed funding for research and conservation projects all across the world.